PDP leadership crisis, appeal court delivers judgment today. Rising fuel prices and economic pressures from global Iran conflict. Security updates, arrests, rescues, and ongoing northern challenges. International Women's Day IWD 2026 celebrations and gender advocacy. Good day, Nigeria, top of the hour, and all eyes are on the Court of Appeal in Abuja as it delivers a long-awaited judgment today in the bitter PDP leadership crisis. This ruling covers 9 consolidated appeals stemming from the disputed national convention held in Ibadan back in November 2025. At the heart of the matter, 2 rival factions, one loyal to Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde and the Turaki-led National Working Committee, and the other backed by former Rivers Governor and FCT Minister Nyesom Wike's camp. Both sides walked into court this morning expressing full confidence in a favorable outcome. PDP governors, including Bauchi's Bala Mohammed, have called for calm, describing this as a defining moment for the party's survival and Nigeria's broader democracy ahead of the 2027 general elections. The appellate court had early urged the warring parties to settle amicably, calling it a family affair gone sour. As of now, no final verdict has been publicly announced, but the decision could reshape PDP leadership, trigger defections, or spark reconciliations. Stay tuned, we'll bring you the outcome the moment it's out. This is a story that could change the opposition landscape overnight.
We believe in the rule of law. We believe that our complaints that courts have no business in meddling into political party affairs will be settled once and for all by the Court of Appeal in line with the position that had been taken by the Supreme Court and then maintained and repeated over and over again in several landmark decisions of that court. And at the end of the day, it is democracy that will be the better for it. But let me also add that Nigeria has grown so much and so well that nobody can force one party system on us.
National Chair, sir, what are your firm expectations from today's proceeding?
My firm expectation from the way the matters have been argued in line with our argument, even in the lower courts, is that justice will be done.
What is important is that PDP must be together. Our job on this side, those of us who have been here, our interest is to rebuild our party, to make sure our party is united. It's not about grandstanding. If the judgment comes in our favor, we've won nobody. PDP has won. The PDP faithfuls have also won. So we believe, I ask God to make sure that this peace that is coming to PDP now will be sustained. Amen. And I pray that those of us who have been moving like pendulum swinging left and right should try and come back. Let us build our party. I always preach peace, unity of the party. Nobody owns the party. It's a quality property of our members.
Nigerians are feeling the pinch at the pumps once again as fuel prices continue their upward climb. The Dangote Petroleum Refinery has hiked its gantry prices multiple times recently, with reports warning that petrol could approach in 1,400 per litre in the worst-case scenarios if current trends hold. This surge is tied directly to escalating tensions in the Middle East, particularly the US-Israel-Iran conflict that's disrupting global oil markets. Crude prices are racing higher, nearing $100 per barrel in some forecasts, which ripples straight to our shores. Marketers say supply constraints, logistics challenges, and the refinery's loading issues are compounding the pain. We're also seeing knock-on effects. Cooking gas prices have jumped as much as 40% in places, hitting around in 1,400 per kilograms, while flight and transportation costs are expected to rise too. In solidarity with Iran, Shiite groups have held protests in Lagos and Kano, and the government has suspended certain pilgrimages amid the fallout. Public anxiety is high, inflation fears, higher living costs, and the daily struggle at the filling station. Economists warn this could deepen hardship unless global tensions ease or local production ramps up significantly. In security news, Nigerian forces continue to record both wins and reminders of the tough fight ahead. Positive development, troops from Operation Horlstroke have rescued two abducted Unity Bank staff from Benue State. The victims were kidnapped in Taraba and freed in a swift intelligence-led operation in Borgbor village. Bukari LG no casualties reported on the rescue side. Elsewhere, joint security teams in SCDC police and army conducted a major raid in Ondo State, arresting 99 suspects linked to various crimes. That's a significant haul in the battle against criminal elements in the southwest. The challenges persist in the north. Recent reports highlight Boko Haram and ISWAP attacks in Borno, including assaults that claimed soldiers' lives, though the military says it repelled coordinated strikes and neutralized threats in areas like Katsina. Broader insecurity kidnappings, banditry remains a daily reality despite these gains. The message from authorities, vigilance and continued operations are key. Our hearts go out to families affected, and we commend the bravery of our troops on the front lines. Security remains priority one for the nation.
Within our 3 months of stay in the northern region, it was not just only in the northern region, we have to move in other areas and come back. Within the northern region being our center base, and that is Tamale, we have been able to make a significant progress in bringing sanity within the northern region and Tamale in itself.
Finally, a positive and inspiring note: Nigeria joined the world in celebrating International Women's Day 2026 under the global theme of resilience and progress. President Bola Tinubu led tributes celebrating Nigerian women as pillars of strength, courage, and national development. He promised an enabling environment for greater participation in all sectors. Senate President Godswill Akpabio echoed this, praising mothers, wives, sisters, and daughters for their sacrifices and contributions. First Lady Oluremi Tinubu, alongside groups like the National Human Rights Commission, CISLIC, and the African Democratic Congress, called for more women in leadership roles. Notably, the ADC has pledged to reserve 40% of party positions for women, a bold step toward inclusion. Governors in states like Anambra, Ogun, Cross River, and Kaduna reaffirmed commitments to women's empowerment, education, and economic opportunities. Events nationwide highlighted stories of achievement, from business to politics to community building. It's a day of reflection and action. Women are not just part of Nigeria's story, they're driving it forward. Let's keep pushing for equality and representation. And that's our roundup for this hour on this Monday, March 9, 2026. From the high-stakes judgment unfolding at the Court of Appeal in Abuja that could reshape the PDP's future and Nigeria's opposition ahead of 2027, to the relentless rise in fuel prices hitting every pocket amid global tensions, the security wins and ongoing battles in the north, and the uplifting celebration of our women's resilience on International Women's Day. We've covered the stories defining our nation right now. Stay tuned and keep watching Domestic News on Top, Accolade News.